tried to do was make the space vibrant, healthy. The others and architectural features, curved walls, you know, to kind of show what you can do with construction. But also channels people, you know, just psychologically into open Christmas flair. Everything is, you know, recycled materials, regional materials. We use low VOC products in everything we use, from strippers to clean off paint, citric strippers, and went the extra mile to try and keep the space as healthy as possible. So one of the things we try to do is develop collaboration stations, so people just stop here and talk and work. We're also part of a research project with Michigan State University, where they're trying to determine the health and cost benefits of being in a LEED building. So we're doing, they send us surveys every 3 months for about 2 to 3 years, and they're going to try to quantify productivity and absenteeism reduction and so forth. So it's going to be interesting. That's a claim that green buildings make. There have been some studies that have borne it out, but it's still a hard one to convince people that we actually are more productive. Especially our CEO, he says, well, could you have thought of that before? We did a few things to get LEED points, to actively go after a LEED point. One of the things you have to do is have views from 90% of seated spaces, and we were at like 89 point something. So, you know, we put in a window like that. So Angela says she's reasonably outside. About 40% water savings by using low flow fixtures, dual flush toilets, automatic faucets, those kinds of things. Low build, a living example of what Christman does. And from a marketing point of view, it's paid off over and over. People walk into our space now, and we don't have to explain what Christman does, or the quality of what we do, or historic preservation, or the green, or it turned out very well that we call this Christman Alley down here. But we restored the state capitol, and we built every one of those buildings except for one. All the way down, you can vaguely see a dome at the end. That's the Hall of Justice. And we built all the buildings, state buildings.
Including the Hall of Justice?
Including the Hall of Justice.
Oh, really?
And,
this is like your,
Christman Alley. We have 2 dumpsters, one for recycling and trash. We are going to go for LEED-EB, which is LEED for existing buildings, which tracks your sustainability or measures it after you move in, building operations and maintenance. Some of the other things we did, let me think. LEED is divided into 5 different components: sustainable sites. We have a parking spot for fuel-efficient vehicles outside. We have bike racks. We have showers and locker rooms downstairs for people to bike to work or to exercise. We couldn't do anything with the storm water given the site. We do have a white roof to reduce the heat island effect. We did the light pollution reduction credits. The landscaping was designed to require no irrigation whatsoever. This was clearly a development project. There weren't any additional dollars. The whole project costs about $180 a square foot before the tax credits, and then $123 per square foot after the tax credits, which is extremely cost effective for a Class A type of building. Water efficiency, we don't use water for landscaping, and we got 40% water efficiency just by using very off-the-shelf kinds of faucets now, but designing it so that, you know, if we had a choice between a 1.5 gallon or a half gallon faucet, we chose the half gallon faucet. But we didn't go with waterless urinals because our execs had some concerns about them, so we have half gallon urinals, which are still very water efficient. Energy, we're expecting to get about 34% energy savings. The lighting was about 27% less than would normally be required by code. We have zero CFC refrigerants in our chillers. For daylighting, everyone has views. They've done studies that show if people can look outside or see to the outside, they feel better, the productivity goes up. There's some research that shows our cubicle farms, you know, where people can't see out. The most common type of picture is a picture of nature. Substantially to providing recycled materials, building materials regionally. When we say regionally, the standard is within a 500-mile radius. So just the nature of Michigan being where it is, we're within that 500-mile radius for a lot of stuff. Carpet comes from Georgia, so we don't. Doesn't meet that. but a lot of stuff, and it says the crow flies, so even Canada and stuff that comes from there. So we find that on our projects we can get 40-50% regional percentage of materials by cost being regional fairly easily. Any other questions?